Were you counting? Oh, you were counting. Good evening, Carol and John Shoppers. He was quiet that time. I'm going to keep it snappy because we got a very big, full, show him, Kyle. Give him a little preview. Full free comic book table. No, wait. It's not free comic book day anymore. That was last weekend. Full new comic table. Andrew's here. She won the cool t-shirt of the week contest. Even though I tried. John Cheers here. Kevin, what are you doing here?
Yeah, what's up? We're hanging up some art.
This week, we have two big things that are fun and awesome that we're going to be participating in, and we'd love for you to participate with us. Also, Thursday night is Late Night Comics. I almost said free comic book day. Oh, God. Late Night Comics on Thursday. It is, how'd John say it? The one you've been waiting for. It is going to be a full, huge pile of Marvel dollar books. This table is going to be full. I'm almost positive, I know John, there's going to be plenty of books on the floor. We're going to have half off back issues except for the wall. Right? Right. I always have to check. But all dollar Marvel books all night long, till midnight. Not all night. We're going to kick you out because we're going to be tired. But that's Thursday. That's the 18th. The sale starts at 8. But if you've been to one, normally we have to load the books up early, so just be here early. Then tomorrow night is our event in conjunction with Lenora, the VHS host. She does a show at the Grog Shop once a month. And this month, we're celebrating Andrea's birthday. Yay. Tomorrow, at the Grog Shop, doors are at 7. It's a secret VHS horror film. Yeah. And other shenanigans. I think there's trivia. She's going to have a pop-up VHS shop. But we're going to bring some punch and pie for Andrew's birthday and say all nice things about her. And then I'll laugh at some silly 80s, maybe, mystery horror movie. But come to that. I think it's, what, $10? Not even?
I think so.
Okay, which is awesome because you're supporting a local horror host.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Exactly.
Anything else?
We'll all be there.
Oh, and we'll all be there. So if you don't see enough of us for your new books, you can see us at another venue. And I'm going to be on stage. Yeah. Is there a stage or is it like a platform?
It's a stage. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I said I was going to keep it short. Let's do first appearances. One for Marvel this week. Danny Ketch, Ghost Rider #1, first of the miniseries. First appearance of The Broker. DC gives us 3 of them. We got The Vigil. Their first appearance was in like the DC preview book a couple weeks ago, but there's a new character in here named Castle, or The Castle. He's part of the team, so that's his first appearance. World's Finest, or Batman, Superman, World's Finest. Sorry, John Cheer. Ultra Morpho. First appearance. And we're going to give this away free with DC books. While supplies last, we have like 150 of them. The Dawn of DC Primer is a cool story. Kind of hard-hitting. First official appearance of the Council of Light. But beyond that, really great story. So that's the only time I'll mention that because it's not on the table. Let's go to Image stuff. Right? Yep. Right. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Image. Oh, yeah. We still have posters from Free Comic Book Day available. These fabulous 2x3 all art versions of our Free Comic Book Day poster. Cleveland in the background, Spidey in the foreground, Sinister Six in between. Can't beat it. Come grab them, $50. And they're very nice. Wait, how did I do it last week? Sturdy.
They are.
I know. I just tested it. Weren't you here? Rogue Sun has a new volume from Image and the Massive Verse. That's volume 2. We've got 2 reprints from Image. Junkrabbit #1, which was a pretty unanimous staff pick. We all really like that one too. Good sci-fi junkyard book. And No One is #1 is on their 3rd printing. Also a unanimous staff pick. We were all really surprised by the sweet vigilante-ness of that one. Flawed, the complete miniseries. The first volume by Image in paperback. We've got Little Monsters #13. Dark Ride's back with #6. And then No One has a new issue with #3. The Rockwell.
Yes.
Homage. No.
Hopper.
Thank you. Nighthawks. Thank you. It was going to bug me. Gunslinger Spawn also on volume 2 in paperback, and they have a new issue with #20. The giant cock Jew.
Yes.
There's a T in there.
Jew.
There's an O.
We're just going to call it the giant cock.
#2 of 3. And then Arcade Kings, which Images have been pumping or pimping out for a while now. #1, really cool first issue, kind of invincible light, like it has that teenage chutzpah How else do you put it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
no,
But it's got a lot of video game references. It takes place in an arcade.
I really like the first issue, and it's square bound, and it's expensive.
No, it's like
Sometimes.
$8 bucks.
Yeah, good first issue.
Yeah, it's
Good
full.
solid.
It's full.
Yeah.
And then that's it for Image.
Yeah.
Good, cool. We have this back on the table because Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is awesome, and we all loved it. Not for kids, which is a bummer. But if you are at all interested in the horrific events that take place in Rocket Raccoon's life, in a more lighthearted way, read this book. This contains all 4 of Rocket Raccoon's issues in his first miniseries by Mike Mignola. And it's great for $8.
Yeah.
It's a perfect primer for Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which is what the sign says, in case you want to miss it. Reprints from Marvel gives you Planet of the Apes #1, the Star Wars Return of the Jedi 40th Anniversary Jabba's Palace issue, and a personal favorite, Doctor Strange #1, coming around the pages of Strange. So those are second prints. New from Star Wars angle of things, you got Star Wars Bounty Hunters, number 34, and the IG-88 variant for that one. Yeah, collected. Epic collection from Marvel this week. Iron Man, The Crossing, which I think is a No, I'm thinking of the Avengers one. Never mind.
Yeah.
This is Iron Man, The Crossing. Brand new. Amazing Spider-Man, Dark Web, which is the Amazing Spider-Man issues that tie into Dark Web. That's volume 4 in the ongoing. Captain Marvel, it's the Revenge of the Brood story, part 1 in paperback. X-Men Legends, the complete most recent miniseries by... Who was the...
Carrie Andrews.
Yeah, Carrie Andrews doing the stuff on
He's doing the covers, but
Yeah, but wasn't it like notable?
No, I think he did some of it as well. There's a bunch of people doing the books.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And then at Marvel Studios, hardcover, all about Hawkeye, the show from Disney Plus. I think it's like ins and outs of it, right? It's not like a story.
No, it covers the story a little bit. Covers like production, how they did it.
Oh my god.
Character bio.
Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, the car.
Yeah, I know.
And then new stuff.
New stuff.
Yeah, new stuff also being reprints. Avengers #1, facsimile edition, 100% completely reprinted in its original format from 1963. There's a reason Avengers 1 is down here, because we're going to get to Avengers 1 up there.
Right.
But, for now.
It's a long ways
So
away.
you want either the reprint or the facsimile, whatever.
Oh, yeah, be specific. Because we'll just put one in your file. Non-superhero stuff gives you Planet of the Apes #2. We got a cover B for that one. It gives you Predator #3, which switches up the 20th Century Fox. So I say keep it purple. We got a cover B for that one.
They kept it purple there.
Oh, yeah, halfway. And then Red Goblin, #4 of 5. There's your cover A for that miniseries and your cover B.
The Yoon variant.
Yoon, thank you. Another penultimate issue for a miniseries, Bloodline Daughter of Blade. That's on #4. That'll be your Spider-Verse variant, which is actually pretty decent. Oh, I thought someone was breaking in the door. X-Force is on #40. That'll be your cover A. This will be your cover B. Philip Tan variant.
There you go.
She-Hulk's on #13. With a very sassy-looking Hellcat. Greg Land did a cover for that one. And then you got a Spider-Verse variant, which is probably one of the best ones.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because she doesn't belong there. She's a Hulk.
Right.
Spider-Man 2099 continues its weekly run this month with Dark Genesis. This is #3. That'll be a variant cover. We don't have any cover A's. So that's our regular cover for now. And then there's a frame variant available with Daredevil 2099 on it. Then we got Miles Morales, Spider-Man #6. This is a Carnage Reigns tie-in. Probably my favorite cover of the week for how weird it is. And then cover B. Connecting cover. Thank you. I was like, why is Iron Man on there? Connecting cover, and then we got a 1 in 25 variant for that one. One more facsimile edition this week, filling in a gap in the middle of the table. X-Men 1991, reprinted, #1, and it is... Oh, you gotta zoom out, Kyle. Gatefolded. Wait, you get to Magneto. Wait, you get to... Whoa! Okay. We've all seen it 100 times. Some lady tried to sell one to us for $5,000 because she didn't know what it was. It was phenomenal. That was a great day. Captain America's in the middle of its Cold War crossover. That's on #12 for Sentinel of Liberty. We got a Spider-Verse variant for that one. Sharon Carter, Spider-Man. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is out this week. We don't have any cover A's because, I say it once a week. You guys are good at pre-ordering stuff. So we have the Spider-Verse variant with Groot and Rocket and the Momoko cover. We also have a 1 in 10 design variant and a 1 in 50 Virgin Momoko cover, which is rad without a title on it.
Oh, I love it.
It's a great cover. New number 1 for Marvel this week. Previously mentioned, Danny Ketch Ghost Rider is going to be a 5-issue miniseries right in the heart of Danny Ketch at the height of his Ghost Rider-ness. It does introduce a new villain who's kind of like the man behind the man. There's like a bunch of villains that you like seeing Ghost Rider beat the hell out of.
The Broker.
You get it?
Oh,
I said beat the hell out of.
yeah, I get it.
And then the Broker powers up those dudes so they can go back after Danny Ketch. So he's going to get his stuff rocked while rocking other stuff. Danny Ketch is my least favorite Ghost Rider. I can't help it. I'm trying, like, it was a fun read, but I mean, Johnny Blaze for life. We've got a Stormbreakers variant, which might be an homage. If anyone recognizes it, just tell us. And then we got the Lubera cover and the Texiera cover, which is actually probably the coolest one.
How do you get skulls to be that small? Those
Oh, look at those little skulls in his eyes. He did it all throughout the books and his art on the Way Run. Venom's on number 19. This is actually a precursor to the Free Comic Book Day book, so if you read it, this will lead you right into it. Venomverse variant for Venom number 19, and... Does Tan again?
Yep.
And Tan again. You know. And we got a whole row of X-Men. They're on number 22. This will be your cover A. We got some cool monkey scientists in this one. Chew did a variant cover with magic on it. We got a Spider-Verse variant. And
That was the one
we went over it. We couldn't remember what it was. Oh, wait. At A. Starts with an A.
Anindito.
Anindito. Thank you, Kyle. Big bucks. No whammies. 1 in 25 variant, which is the Chew version of the magic variant. The whatever. Virgin version of the Chew magic variant.
There you go.
And a 1 in 25. One of my favorite books of the week. After reading it, I really hope. I mean, everybody should pick this one up. Fantastic Four number 7 is also Fantastic Four number 700 in the legacy numbering. It is quite simply one of the best Doctor Doom stories I have ever read, ever.
It's so good.
Yep.
Yeah.
It really, truly is. It does fit in with current Fantastic Four happenings, but it starts off with a simple ghost story and becomes one of the most epic Doctor Doom jaunts in all time.
Yeah. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah.
Awesome Alex Ross cover for cover A, and then we've got a slew of variants.
Simonson. That was the Spider-Verse variant.
Which, wait, does it count because it's actually Spider-Man?
Is it though?
Maybe Johnny's just wearing
Johnny
a
wearing the
Spider-Man
suit.
mask.
All right.
Oh.
Okay.
The Greg Land variant. The Homager, Deadpool Homager variant. The black and white Greg Land 1 in 50 variant. And then the Jack Kirby 1 in 25 variant.
Which is phenomenal, truly.
Yeah.
I didn't notice the first time, but Doom's up there with the paint.
Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. For not having a great Doctor Doom cover, that will do. Yeah. Okay. Actually, Marvel's hitting it big with the whole top half of this table. Hulk Annual number 1 comes out this week. It is not written by anybody who was working on Hulk prior, which is probably good because that kind of petered out. The Hulk Annual is a phenomenal story about a documentary crew making a documentary about the Hulk in the hometown where the Gamma Bomb turned him into the Hulk.
Yes.
It sounds kind of lame. It's not at all. And then it hits really hard at the end. And then you get a preview for the Incredible Hulk book that's starting next month. And it leads right in. The main story in the annual leads right into that, which leads right into the number 1. And I'm like, I'm game. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
It has Immortal Hulk vibes with the superhero angle that we didn't really get during Immortal Hulk. And it just works. It works really well. Great single story if you just want to read a good Hulk story. We've got the... You looked it up. Yoon? No.
No. I've already forgotten it.
Cover B.
Cover B. Yeah,
for Hulk with a crowbar thing.
Yep.
And then Spider-Verse, which is probably the most phenomenally weird Spider-Verse variant they could have done. Even his necklace is a spider. The rest of the table is all Avengers. We're on Avengers number 1, written by Jed McKay, who's been killing it at Marvel with Black Cat, Doctor Strange,
Moon Knight.
Regular Strange, Moon Knight. A bunch of stuff. Jed McKay's been killing it. They gave him Avengers, and this is a great first issue because it builds the team in a way that you can understand. It just doesn't throw a bunch of Avengers or previous Avengers into a mix. They explain their choices, and they explain them well and concisely, and then they beat the crap out of some guy who deserved it.
Yes.
But great number 1. Really good read. Going to be an ongoing series. Hard to follow up with Jason Aaron. Really is. But good start. We've got the Derek Chu Scarlet Witch variant.
The new variant.
Yeah, the new variant. Thank you. The negative space Vision variant. The
Mark Brooks variant.
Thank you. 1 in 25, 1 in 50 Vision, and then 1 in 50 Scarlet Witch, which go very well together, I might say. And then a 1 in 100 Virgin cover of the new variant. So they look great. That's NGU in case you do request them.
Yes.
Yep.
Fair. Okay, I know you're chomping. You're chomping at the bit.
DC. Because Batman Brave and the Bold came out this week. It's got 4 stories. One of them's by Tom King. It's the first story. It retells the first time Batman and Joker ever faced off against each other, and it is creepy. Like, really, really creepy. And it's great. Fantastic story. Worth the price of admission. But then they give you other stories. There's a Stormwatch story. If you care about that, the only person who cares about that is Roth. But there is another story. That's why Kevin is here, because Javier Rodriguez did a Superman story, and it's part 1 of that, and it's beautiful, and it's great. And then Dan Mora did a backup story that introduces future Batman, where what if Dick Grayson and Jason Todd were brothers in that. So a whole lot of comic book goodness in this book for $8, and it's wonderful. It really is. Kevin, what'd you think?
I love, like I said, I skipped over the Joker story. I didn't even realize it was in there. I just came for the Javier Rodriguez story because he's been posting about it for the last couple weeks, and it pays off. It's Clark Kent, who's kind of lost, trying to find something to latch on. You know, it's really good. It's a great read.
Yeah.
I've literally never heard you say, I didn't even know there was a Joker story.
I know, I skipped right over it.
The technical aspect of this book is that it is an anthology book, so like Sheer said, for a couple of these stories, it's part 1. So it's kind of like Batman Urban Legends that was coming out last year. Little bit more of a better price tag and better quality creators.
Yeah.
I mean, Chip Zdarsky's great and all. Tom King, I'm going to also give credit to Mitch Gerards, who he did Mr. Miracle with, and was it Strange Adventures? No. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, superstar creative team for the Batman meeting the Joker for the first time. Probably the creepiest Joker I've seen written in a long time. He picks a style for his dialogue that is just phenomenal.
Yeah, I loved it. That's one of my
this
favorite parts. Yeah.
This is going to get our unanimous staff pick sign, I think, this week.
Yeah.
We love us some Batman Brave and the Bold.
So we have the regular cover there. We have the Jim Chung cover for the Batman. We have the Frank Cho cover for the Superman.
Should have been Roger here, guys.
Yeah,
Should have been Roger.
should have. We've got the 1 in 25 variant for that one there. And then we have the surprise pick of the week, the Vigil. This is like the new Legends book that DC's putting out. Group of characters that we've never heard of. They all popped up a month or so ago.
In that preview.
Yeah, and great first issue. Really good. How
Did you read
describe it?
Did you
Yeah,
read it?
I
Yeah.
did read it.
It,
I liked it a lot.
It feels a lot like Doom Patrol with a spy angle. They're not answering to anybody, but they're pretending to, and they're making their own decisions. They're and then also they describe for characters that I didn't know of. You could have easily just written off some powers, oh, this guy can do really good disguises, and she would be dressed as Kevin, and be like, which guy? It would have been silly, but they give you a good little blurb of explanation for where they got their powers, and while it wouldn't make any sense, if you told me about it, it makes sense there, and I'm like, yeah, that guy can do it. Yeah, it's great, and they don't hold back. It's a good, and they kind of effing with Lex Luthor a little bit, which is kind of great.
Bit.
It was a good first issue. I said I regretted not ordering more.
Yeah. So we've got that on the table. And then the other number 1, Cyborg. Not a huge Cyborg fan, but I'll tell you what, if you want to care about Victor, this is the book to read.
Yeah.
It gives you full in depth on his character in a very potent and emotional way. That's the best thing I can say about it. It's good. It's a good first issue. Did a great job. This is the Young variant, and this is the Tom Rainey variant. We also have a 1 in 25 variant for that there.
Tom Rainey also did the art inside the book, right?
He did, yes. Superboy, Man of Tomorrow. We still got Connor off on another planet doing his thing. Black Adam's on its penultimate issue with its Kiss of Death. Issue 11 of 12.
That's ironic.
Another new number 1, Dawn of DC, The Titans by Tom Taylor, and Nicola Scott, and great first issue. If you like Nightwing and are not getting Titans, you should absolutely be getting Titans. If you don't care for Nightwing but you like the Titans, you should be getting this book. Good first issue, good mystery. Starts off with a bang, literally, and ends with a great mystery. So
a crime is committed.
yes, it's a good first issue. So we've got the regular cover there. We have the trading card variant. We have a Jim Lee variant. Yep. We've got the Jenny Frison variant, and then we have the blank variant, which they did it right because you got the blank cover and then you got the cool
Nice.
cover on the
Cover
inside.
A.
Yes.
Over.
We've got the 1 in 25 variant for that there. Superman's on number 4. Ben,
Oh, Superman's great.
there you go.
And the cover A's are coming back in, which is awesome. And honestly, I usually don't say this because the card stock's $1 more and I like money. But the cover A is awesome because it's got this hand coming through the door, kind of Shining style. Yeah, we'll show you kind of in a second. But you don't realize it, but all the fingers are made of different kryptonites. It's
So yeah,
Superman.
so we've got the cover B with Silver Banshee. We have the spiffy shiny variant there. We have the Winston variant, the 1 in 25. Yes, and then we have the really sort of awesome 1 in 50 variant with Lois Lane being the new Perry White. And then there's your kryptonite in a spiffy shiny variant in a 1 in 100.
Yeah, but again, that's also on cover A. So just tell us you want a cover A, and we'll get you a cover A.
Yes. So
You
so
don't
you don't
have
have
to
to
get the
pay.
1 in
You don't have to pay for it.
But you should because it's shiny.
Wonder Woman, she's in a dream state right now, so this is made up of a bunch of stories that are within by different creators and different aspects of Wonder Woman's life. It's all leading into issue 800.
But
This
is
is
Tom
issue
King ever still
799. He not yet. 800.
Just give me issue 800 already.
Yep. So we got cover A there. We've got the Terry Dodson variant for that one. We have the 1 in 25 variant and the spiffy shiny 1 in 50 variant for that one there.
From upside down, Steve Trevor kind of looked like a monkey on that one.
A little bit. You're not wrong. Batgirl's on issue 18. Cool cover, but we've got the David Marquez Batgirl variant
That's
for
a
that
cool
one.
cover.
I thought
Yes.
Bailey wrote it.
No. Batman Superman World's Finest on issue 15. Still, like he said, the Ultramorpho. We've got that regular cover there. We've got the cover B variant for that one there. The 1 in 25 on that one. And the 1 in 50 for that one. And then moving down the list, we'll go back up to that in a minute. Catwoman's on issue 55. Both Catwomans now meeting together, fighting. There you go. One's happy about it. One's not angry about it. We've got the Frank Cho variant. We've got the Dan Panosian Meow variant, which is awesome.
Winston's got a couple picks this week.
He
I
does.
feel.
And then the Sweeney Boo variant for that one there. Flash also on its lead road to 800 with issue 799. Granny Goodness shows up on that one. We've got the cover B variant. We have the 1 in 25. And then we have the spiffy shiny 1 in 50 variant
But
for
Tom
that
King's
one
not
there.
doing 800 for that one, is he?
He is not. And then we got collections. Tom Strong, the complete Alan Moore, Tom Strong, and Chris Sprouse compendium is here. If you want some Alan Moore fix, this is where you get it. Flash, Fastest Man Alive, it's the official movie tie-in. It's all 3 issues collected in this. Movie's coming out soon. And then DC's Book of Pride. It's the celebration of all their LGBTQ plus characters and all descriptions of everybody within. Question might be my favorite out of all those. Renee
Weird
Montoya.
you happen to turn to that page of your favorite.
I know.
I think it's conspiracy.
It might be. And then Black Adam, we've got the, what is it? Theogony.
Yeah.
The Theogony. This is volume
1.
Thank you. Volume 1 through issues 1 through 6 of Black Adam, which we just said was almost finishing. Then we're on to Dark Horse.
Yeah.
The Mighty Nine, Critical Role of Mighty Nine Origins. We've got that in hardcover because they all come out in hardcovers. We've got that one. The Roadie, the full collection. That was good, wasn't it?
I read the first issue. I never had to read the other ones.
But yeah.
Now you
I
can.
flipped through there. It looks cool.
Kevin Smith's The Masquerade is on issue 5. I have been caught up on that, and that's still good. Stranger Things, Tales from Hawkins on issue 2. And
Featuring Morty. What's his name?
Murray.
Thank you. There's
And then Masters of the Universe Masterverse is on issue 4. We've got the cover A with all the bad guys, and then the cover B with all the good guys. And small press, Star Trek's on issue 8, still ongoing. House of Slaughter's on issue 15. We've got the regular cover here, and then the 1 in 25 variant for that there with no tagging.
All art.
Yes. Gatsby, the complete trade paperback from AWA is...
Go ahead.
No. You
Oh,
were
no.
gonna say something?
They've been completely pushing this out. Like, they want people to know it's...
Futuristic Great Gatsby?
I don't know about
I think
that.
it's like modern.
I think it's modern.
Okay.
Why did you just throw out futuristic? Like, you can't
It
just...
looks.
you
Look,
can't
she has a
call something
cyber
sci-fi.
eye.
It looks
Cyber
Yes,
eye.
cyber eye.
That's a cyber eye.
Okay, so it's modern.
Okay.
It's by a non-binary writer, I think. Isn't that what they told us in Pittsburgh?
I can't remember now.
I can't remember. But it's a non-traditional look at the Gatsby story. It's not a typical white privilege story. I think that's how someone put it to me. I'm quoting someone, just in case I get in trouble.
We have the blank trade paperback from Oni. We've got a couple copies of that. Destroyer Duck by Jack Kirby and Steve Gerber. We've got that. It's all in a nice, great hardcover.
I would guess and say that's probably supposed to be from John.
It might be. Or Phil.
Sell John stuff.
Yeah, but.
Sell John stuff.
Good Deeds is the Scott Snyder presents Dark Spaces. Did you read it?
Yeah.
As an
I just wasn't going to spend a bunch of time trying to sell one copy off the table.
There we go.
It's a good horror story. It takes place in Florida, and this mom and daughter are trying to set up a diner. And it's weird. Like, it gets weird, but not super weird in this issue. It'll probably get weird later.
There we go. Rick and Morty Maximum Overture is on issue 1 because it's the Rick and Morty Presents. We've got the regular cover, and then we have the cover B variant. Jinx, The Chilling Adventures of Archie presents Jinx, Cursed Life. Andrea?
It's better than some of the other
There we go.
one-shots.
Woohoo! Better than some of the other one-shots. We've got...
Like Rock and Roll versus Satan.
Oh.
Awesome. Why'd you undersell that? Okay, cool.
Now I'm looking at it.
yeah,
and I'm
there
like,
we
yeah,
go.
there's Baphomet back there. Like,
So, yeah. So we got the cover A, and then we've got the painted cover
Well,
B.
okay, as an Archie person, he's holding Jughead's crown, too.
Jughead gets possessed.
That's what I'm talking about.
The devil.
Tell us that part.
Don't bury the lead.
And then they save him with rock and roll. That sounds rad. All right, cool.
All right, and then we have our Nightmare Before Christmas row.
Yeah, we had a bunch of late Nightmare Before Christmas orders come in, so new Nightmare Before Christmas.
timely.
Battle for Pumpkin King, issue number 1.
That's new this week.
Yes. The Mirror Room is got the collection. We've got the manga volume 1 and Zero's Journey in its full massive manga collection. We have 2 new PVC statues. We've got the Electro, which if you bought the first appearance of Electro, like for $1,200 and then 25% off, you could pair them together. And then we've got the Moon we've got the Moon Knight, and he's awesome.
Hey, you guys buy this card, you get free cup holders.
There you go.
Buy this thing, you can buy this other thing.
Yeah.
Star Wars High Republic Adventures is on issue number 4 of 4 for the Nameless Terror miniseries. Batter Up Charlie Brown in the graphic novel. Science comic Electricity in Action, Energy in Action. And then the Ariel Curse of the Sea Witches, which we got last week, but we have back in again this week. And, of course, Binky the Space Cat, which is great. But, yeah, in the full collection. So, I like it.
I don't know anything about Binky the Space Cat.
He's
But
awesome.
I'm going to open that, and I'm going to flip through it, and I'm going to decide whether it's great or not. Because I don't believe
You
you.
will.
It's shrink wrapped, and I don't know. All right, speaking of cats, I'll end out by letting everybody know that Winston had his year checkup appointment at the vet today. He's very healthy. They think he's spicy. That was their line. But he is allowed. I was concerned about how many treats he was eating. They said, go for it. He's allowed to eat as many treats as he wants. Keep feeding him treats. So I figured I'd put the call out. You guys want to bring Winston treats? We're going to stock up on treats. bring him all the treats in the world. We'll give them to him. He'll eat them. Everybody happy.
Especially
That's it.
Winston.
Especially Winston. So I was going to get him to help me with that message, but now we're done. So thank you for sticking with us on a big table. We'll see you tomorrow for your comics, Thursday for your late night comics, and then late night tomorrow for Andrew's birthday and a horror movie.
That's right.
Happy birthday.